Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lebu. Thank you for tuning in. So today I'm going to talk about something that I feel is very important. If you've never taught in Asia and it's your first time coming to be a teacher here and you are like South African, um you are very outspoken, you have rights, you have fought for the freedom and stuff like that. It's not the same here in Korea or China, even Thailand. So they've got a different culture. Even in the working environment is different. So I just feel like I should warn my brothers and sisters that are coming to teach here. You need to understand that you are stepping in to a different country. Things are totally different. Your opinions don't really matter. Your knowledge, your wisdom, it doesn't really matter like that. So yeah, you can give in some ideas there and there, but just stay in your lane. The best advice would be stay in your lane, because from my experience, Asian people or the Asian culture is all about hierarchy. Like, I'm the president, I'm the blah blah. They respect that a lot. They follow that a lot. You cannot just say whatever or answer however and be right, right? Even if I feel like, even like with the bosses, even when they are wrong, they won't really apologize. Maybe they might apologize, but not really. They don't really apologize. So most of the time you will be the wrong one. So yeah, just come here with an open mind. Be mentally prepared for that, because the boss is always right. You go by the boss rule. So even if you know this is not right, this can't be right, but it's her school, or is his school, so you need to go by the rules. Sometimes they do really step into your rights, and you start being like, this is not fair, this is an unfair treatment, but it is what it is. So try not to reason with your boss. I think that is very important. Just avoid reasoning with your boss. Even if you know they are wrong, even if they know they are wrong, stop reasoning with them, because you might have a very toxic working environment. So they love the yes ma'am rule, yes sir rule, because of the hierarchy. So it's not just only in schools. I think even in their culture within themselves, the hierarchy is very important. Yeah, you can't greet this one, or you can't do certain things this one to this one, because he or she is the boss. They are very big on hierarchy. So just don't step into their toes. Don't do it, because you won't enjoy your stay abroad. Try to protect your peace. Do everything by all means to stay out of arguments, to stay out of trouble. So the other thing that I would say, respect time is important. They're very big on time. Like, even if you're like 1 minute late, is a big deal for them. So be on time. Just make sure whatever you do, just be on time. So being on time is big for them. So be on time, even if you don't have a class on that day, like your first period is not your class, just be on time. If time is 2 o'clock, just be there at 2 o'clock, or maybe 5 minutes before. Then this is also part of you protecting your peace. And the other thing is, don't shout at the Korean students, or the Chinese students, or whatever they do, you don't shout at them. You can discipline them in a certain way, because it's gonna turn against you, right? They are always right. Remember, even your boss is running a school, the kids are coming to the school, so they give you money. These kids, you need to respect them, because they are your salary. As much as some are so naughty, they don't listen, just have a way to manage your class, like introduce rules every class introduce rules so they understand the rules. So yeah, that's another way to manage your class, because you do have kids that are naughty, and you do have kids that are actually good. So this happens in every country, but don't raise your voice on these students. It's wrong, because they just cry easily. You just shout a little bit and they just start crying, and then when they start crying, oh, it's about to get late. So try to protect your peace by all means. Don't shout at them. You just came here to teach and make money, so don't get too involved or too emotionally attached with their affairs. So even like when you are at the school, you can give ideas, but don't try to change their way of doing things. Like, I think you're doing it in a bad way, you do it like this. You can give suggestions. Some suggestions will be welcomed, but some suggestions will be ignored. So don't try to change things. Don't try to be a superman when you get there. It's not your school. So these rules have been there, or however they are doing it, they've been doing it and it works for them. So don't try to be a superhero. Don't try to change things, right? Because I've realized with their education system, it's more about like it's cram work actually, and that's, yeah, they actually just cram. It's about cramming, and it's so hard to be them, right? They don't really have a say. It's more like teacher is their education system is a teacher learners centered approach, right? So a teacher has a final say. Like I said, it goes back to the hierarchy thing. So yeah, don't try to change their rules or their way of doing things. You can try to make them better, but don't try to change their way of doing things. And the other thing, just stay away from gossip. They are not your friend. They are your colleagues, they are not your friend. Because if they're gonna turn against you, you're gonna just be all by yourself, right? Even if they get frustrated by work, they have husbands, mothers and fathers to go vent to. So who do you have abroad by yourself? So like I said, do protect your peace. So just stay away from gossiping. Any form of gossiping, do not gossip, because it's just gonna bite you. It's gonna just bite you. Don't do it. Do not gossip. Be nice to them, be friendly to them. They are very big on giving. So yeah, my code teachers will normally bring like some snacks to class and share with everyone. You can do that because it's part of the culture, and I think it's really nice. It's a good gesture. So but don't try to gossip, and yeah. The other thing, don't let them know about your private life. For example, if you have Instagram or Facebook, don't get them involved, because now they're gonna talk about you. So try to keep your personal life really personal. When you go there, just do your schoolwork. They shouldn't know what you get up to on weekends. You can share a little bit on Monday, like, oh, I visited this cultural village, or I did this, but don't share too much, like, oh, my mother did this and that, oh, my boyfriend did. Just just go there and do your work. Go there and do your work. And then the other thing that I think is very important when working in these countries or in these schools is that uh, what else? Yeah, I think, yeah, that's basically that. If I do find out more things, I will make another video on that, because I think it is really, really important. And yes, oh yeah, before I forget, another one is that sometimes they don't communicate information to you on time. So don't worry about it. It happens to all of us. They just expect you to do some sort of miracles in the last minute because they failed to inform you on time. So yeah, just dive right in. Don't even complain. Stay away from complaining, actually. Just let it go. Just put your emotions aside and just do what you have to do and go home and get your salary. Try by all means to protect your peace, because sometimes they just tell you, oh, we're gonna have an event, you have to do this right now, and you're like, why didn't you tell me 2 days ago? And sometimes they forget to tell you the holidays. Like for example, there was a day where it was a holiday on a Monday, and my boss didn't tell me it was a holiday. I had to hear from a friend from outside, like, actually on Monday you're not going to work. I had to verify that information. So yeah, when you come, make sure that you know your holidays. Like, yeah, you can just write them down, mark them somewhere to make sure that you plan well for your holidays, because it's very inconveniencing, right? So yeah, do try to protect your peace by all means when you come to teach in the Korean school, Korean academy, wherever. So do try to keep your peace, and keep in mind that nobody's your friend. You are there to do your work. Love the kids. I would say love the kids, because if you love the kids and they love you back, then yeah, the rest is history. Love the kids. Make them feel like you do care about them, their well-being, and you teach them, give them your best. So if the kids are happy, there won't be any complaints from the mother or anything. So for that, you avoid going to the office. Oh, we had this student said, you said this, you said that, you know meetings. You just avoid these unnecessary meetings about kids fighting over a pencil or something like that. So just create a loving environment for you and your kids, and then they will love you back. Yeah, it's not all that bad. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share. See you on my next video. Bye.